Hello. Good afternoon. Let's open up my soda. Yeah. This is gonna be a Pepsi Wild Cherry. Oh, that's good. All right. Let's hide some of the desktop icons. There we go. Nice and clean looking. It's like wearing pants in public. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's enjoying, well, I haven't heard of any crashes yet. So the smooth 1.19. Smooth. There's going to be a couple things that we're going to fix. I noticed that the foxes, they have changed. It's no longer like an Arctic fox or, you know, like a fox female or anything. It looks like the file is just fox now. We're going to go through and all of the new creatures are going to be added to the behavior system here for the elemental modifiers. I may think of we may brainstorm a way to where if a creature is loaded that doesn't have my attributes, maybe I just assign them random attributes. I'm not sure. Not sure what something like that looks like. That, or I could statically set some of the big mods, like I could do Feverstone Wilds. I can also do, like Kiptrix's mod, right? Fantasy Creatures. A couple other of the Creatures mods, and I can just put in patches specifically for them. And then I would kind of, you know, it feels weird, right? Because I would be the one to dictate what their strengths and resistances are instead of the modders, but... You know, just until people, you know, if they want to do it themselves. How you doing, Oats? Oats. I'm gonna feel your pain, Oats. I gotta add all the new creatures and go through like every creature. Why is it doing this? There, look at that. Hooved. They made a whole folder for 3 things. Seems weird, right? Seems weird. Hooved. Right? That's weird. But they have hooved, but they don't have gazelle in there. Do gazelles have fingers and toes? Yeah. Hooved. I don't know, man. Yeah, I've been telling you it's super bad. Friggin', you know, there's really no one watching here. It's freaking sucked. Like, I have hated this 1.19 push through. I hated it. I don't like it, Oats. I don't like it. Like, the files, I just... despair. They want to stop streaming in chat? Not right now, man. I'm on the streaming kick. I will have time later today, though. I got some decent sleep. I'm ready for the next week. We actually have a snowstorm that's coming. It's going to be starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. And it's going right until Tuesday, 1 p.m. It says snow accumulations of 7 inches or more, so that means I'll probably be working remote Tuesday. Gonna have some time. I don't have time later, I mean snow day! Yeah. Interesting. I've been actually wearing my watch, finally. I bought this thing like maybe 6 months ago, right? One of those smart watches. I just hate watches. Can't be remote every day? Well, not right now. While I'm on contract, that's a big negative. But during circumstances like this, when we get like snowstorms and stuff, you better believe it. So I think what I need to do is, I'll just do a quick spot check with things, because like, okay, bear will work, bell will work, chicken baby, chicken hen, and chicken rooster are all good. Drifter is good. I'm not going to give any kind of elemental resistances or anything, or weaknesses to the boss. I just don't want to. It's got a big boy job, very important, super important. Yeah, it's something. Fox. This is the first thing. So the fox has changed. So I'm going to get rid of that. That should work for the foxes. Let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. Fox pup. There we go. Okay, now we have, so fox and then gazelle. We go past the, so they consolidated the fox, Jason, right? But they didn't do it to the hare? Or the hyena? Or the pig? Or the raccoon? Or the sheep? Or the wolf? They just decided the fox was the important thing. Goddamn foxes. Let's get him hired at Vintage Story Studio. Oh my god, then I'd be like living on stream. You guys would see like a mattress back there. I'd have big bags under my eyes. All right, guys, today we're creating the flux capacitor for time travel. You'd be like, rescue this man. Get some pizza and soda in him stat. All right, so hair baby, hair female, hair male. For the hyenas, hyena female, hyena male, hyena pup. We got the locust. We have the hacked locust as well. We got the wild pig, which is so weird. Pig, wild, female. Like everything, all the other animals are wild. Weird. So we got the female, we got the male, and we got the piglet. For the raccoon, we have the female, the male. I think it was pretty much just the fox that I had to do something with. Yep, and then we got the sheep, bighorn sheep, 1, 2, and 3. The little lamb. It's still called a lamb? Yes, it is. I'm not going to do anything with the straw dummy. Doesn't make sense. The wolf, and wolf. Perfect. So what we are going to do here is hop into here. Okay, so I need to add the deer, the goat, and the moose. So foxes are fixed. So for deer, we need to just type in HOOVED, hooved. Get rid of all of that. First thing is going to be deer. The next thing is going to be goat. Boop. And the next thing is going to be moose. And I will get rid of that. Not gonna lie, when I loaded up the stream, I was like hit with PTSD. What I have to do with my life. Yeah, you know, I mean, I updated the magic mod to it. You're gonna hate this, Oats. You see these few entries that I just put in. If I am not mistaken, that's one of 2 things I have to do to create like elemental weaknesses or strengths. The other thing is because I'm patching it a certain way. Oh shoot, you know what? Dude, I could rewrite this. I can make this better. Because what's to say I just can't add a patch, like I'm patching the behaviors. I can just patch the attributes, and I can just put the attributes in here that I want to pass in, and then I don't have to write any code, because that's, if someone has a creatures mod, right, and they're like, you know what, I want to use the magic mods, you know, elemental strengths and resistances. Super, super easy to do. Basically, I made a template for people to follow here. Entities with the familiar. Basically, in attributes, this is what you add. You add the name, so frost, you add the amount, right, for like a weakness, and then you have a resistance and you have a strength. You could choose to do only one of these, you could do all 3, you can mix and match. This is all you have to do. It parses these attributes and then we'll just add them. So you could do it through patches. So really all someone would have to do to make a patch would be this part right here, right? Add the behavior, and then they would just, you know, add whatever the attributes are. Easy. So, not bad. Cleaning up code all day. Literally, I have to do what you are doing right now to fix the foxes. Yeah, but why were the foxes like changed? You know, like but the thing is, go all or nothing, right? Either you normalize all the other creatures to be like the fox, so it's all one JSON file, or don't touch anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you were really that worried about things, this whole folder either wouldn't exist because there's only 3 things, or at least you'd put the gazelle in here too. You know what I mean? Oh, they're also called red, not forest now. So I'm going to test this new way of doing it, this new system. We're gonna test with the bear, the big bear. I am going to attempt to do this. I think what I need to do is just attributes, the dash. The value is going to be, you know what? I recorded all this because I did some testing. Let's go to the mod site. Oh, I gotta update that. Oh man, see, Oats, that is my like PTSD, is this freaking site keeping all this stuff up to date. I hate it. Hate it. Horrible. Yeah, so it'd be attributes. Yep, so it would be something like this. Let me just do a copy and paste for the values here. I think this is all I would need to do. And then the bear would have a weakness to frost, a resistance to poison, and then a strength to gravity. Let's give it a try. Oh wait, I have to remove the static, the code itself that would be pushing all this stuff to the bear. Let me remove that. I think it's in here. Unreceived damage. No, I don't think that's it. I have a file with a bunch of code in it. It's not elemental attunement. I gotta find this. I remember putting this in some weird place. I think it's in here. Maybe it wasn't as weird as I thought. Yeah, see, that parses everything out. Calculate JSON attributes. Maybe that's it. Okay, those are all the effects to where if you have like a shield on or, you know, some kind of magic buff. Here, NPC modifier, that's the strength and resistance. Here it is. I have to remove bear from this library. Build. Okay, so this would have taken, I think I had it to where the bear, yeah, it was gravity, frost, and then none. So it's gonna be poison, you know, all what the other stuff. All right, so let's build and let's start. It's admin work. Yeah. Why do you think mine looks more like an idea board than an actual mod page? Well, I'm sitting here, like, I was thinking of it this morning, and I'm like, you know, why don't I just add an in-game guidebook? You know what I mean? Why don't I just add the in-game guidebook? And it could have like a lot of that information, because there was like another person that like replied to the, you know, to like my mod page, right? And they're like, well, I agree. I don't see what the point is of this mod. And it's like, I'm not gonna sell my mod to you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you use it or not. I don't know who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Use it if it sounds cool. Use it. If not, use another mod or just play vanilla. But you know, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, man, other mods didn't get this kind of flack. I remember like Ars Magica and freaking Thaumcraft were basically like a sentence or two basically saying this is a mod that adds magic to Minecraft. And then a basic like, this is how you unlock magic with like 1 or 2 pictures. And then they're like, done. Figure the rest out. You know what I mean? I wish we had those days. You know what I mean? Wish that was going on. All right, so the bear does not have anything, and it's probably because, let's take a look at the logs. I may have patched it incorrectly, and I did. It looks like I did. So, mod, Rustbound Magic. Multiple mods share the same idea. Okay, patch 1, Entity Bear. It has failed. Following exception was thrown. Unable to cast type. Unable to cast object of type to an array. Add, replace, apply, patch. You know, I had a feeling this was going to happen. I think it's the attributes part that is messing things up. Unless I spelled attributes wrong, I could have done that. Totally could have done that. Let's just paste this in here. Oh, you know what? Attributes isn't maybe I need to do that, right? Because let's take a look at deer, for instance. Oh, deer. See, we got client here, which is a sub, right? And then we got attributes. So, you know, I would have thought that slash would have been the correct thing to do. Because then, oh, down here, right, we got behaviors. So we go down to behaviors. And then I put the dash there. And then we got the values, right? So this would have been the value. So it would have been code and then whatever. So instead of code and whatever, I would have had to do the weakness, right? The weakness being frost. And then the amount. That would have been in the bear JSON add. So it's like, is this the thing that's screwing up? Although it said it can't really put in an array. I was just tired of ads. What? Funny, I was about to ask if anyone has subbed to you yet. And here's a subscriber. Oh yeah, tired of ads. Okay, I see what's going on. Oh god, I should sub so I don't feel that pain too. You know what? Honestly, if I could just... There's a slider bar now. You know, and it's like if I move the slider bar, it's weird because it gets worse for the ads. It's like, oh, well, you could like preload and do all this random crap. Like, can I just have no ads? Can you not pay me? It's not like I don't think I've ever gotten a payout from Twitch. Ever. It's like, you know, I'm doing this for fun. Can we just shut off ads? Oh man, that soda's good. One would think that an ad blocker would work. No, it just freezes the stream because Twitch wants that you know, that money. That keeps the lights on. See, it should be attributes, right? And then you would patch in whatever the name is, and then yeah. Oh, you know what? What if you can only do one thing at a time when you do these patches? Do I have to do it like this? Patch in frost, right? Something like that. And then you have to patch in that into attributes and then do it one at a time. It'd be weird, right? If you had to do that. I really should get better at JSON patching. I know bare minimum. Bare absolute minimum. Nope, look, see, it's throwing stuff. So it doesn't want that. Yeah, you should be able to do it all. All right. Yeah, because with this, right? I mean, Oats, you're the man with JSON here. You are the man. Does this look right? Because basically, right, we get the code, deer, right? File, game, entities, land, bear. So that's correct because we are correctly going to this path and then patching in this right here. So that's correct. With the value, oh wait, you know what? Value, what if it needs to be an array? You know what I mean? Something like that. Like, it would have to be an array first. Can you stop trying to format this for me? Jeez, man. Holy freak. Ugh. Killing me. Killing me. Yeah, because I would be adding more than one thing. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I don't freaking know, man. Kind of wants the curly brace, doesn't it? I mean, doesn't want something like this? I don't know. It mentioned something like not liking the fact that it was an array and it was trying to do it as like a single string. Let's try it. Whatever. Build. I'll keep bashing my head against the wall till something sticks. That's what we'll do. Nope, right away. See, J array. I think that might work. It looks like it. No, it looks like it didn't. Where's that bear? Do you dare to bear? See, Piggy's good, but I'm statically programming that stuff in. All right, bear. Time for you to go into the hole. Oop. Yep, nothing. Love it. I love the realism. Stupid fucking bear. There you go. Stupid freaking bear, man. But look at it trying to get out. Alright. We'll save and gracefully quit here. Because it just does not like this. And it doesn't like this either. I mean, could it be like, could it be just well, no, because it goes client and then behaviors and then that. I think this part is right. You send me a copy of the patch over Discord? Yeah, I can. Pop up Discord. Where are you, Oats? There you are. There you go, my friend. So the top one is the behaviors, like me attaching the behavior, which works. The bottom one is me trying to attach the attributes, right? Trying to add things to the attribute path, which does not work. Doth not work. Yeah, it's definitely weird. I mean, I guess I could try. Okay, try a couple things, right? You know, let's look at the mod site. I want to see this blow up in my face and tell me like, you are way wrong. Hey, exception thrown. Funny thing is, it's the same exception that's thrown. I mean, obviously not funny, but it is something. Nope. I think that slash really does need to be there. Okay, so let's try to look at... Let's pull up a website. So this should be... Vintage Story Wiki. God, I'm just opening up a wiki. Holy crap. 1.19.3 Dejank Redux Stabilizer. Go home, you're drunk. You're drunk. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Boo-doo-doo. Where's patches, assets, getting started, modding efficiency, packaging, Jason patching. I knew it was somewhere here. Damn, taking a little bit. Oh wait, this page was last verified for Vintage Story 1.15. Whew, thank God. It's, I was gonna say, right, you know, like, hope it's not up to date. I wouldn't want anything accurate. I might have it really. Right, 'cause it's file, right? Like a file that the path. Although, you know, do I need that? Do I need the dash with it? Because I don't see it here, right? Like, for this right here, it's just adding the value of 6 to a certain... Oh, but see, that would be to the damage. So it's an AI task damage, and it's a replacement. With this, it's adding, so it's adding to the drops, which would have been something like that. And then the value would have been the type, the code, and the quantity. Does it have to be like... No, because you can't do multiple, like, codes. A second example, we'll skip right to the path. Do you notice the label drops and then the dash? The dash means append to the end of the array, which is fine. Yeah, okay, I want to do that. This is useful because it prevents us from overwriting another drop. Okay, that's good. For the value in this entire section, that the value doesn't just have to be a number or text. In this case, we added the stick to the drops, but by specifying a domain in front of the stick, like we do for the file, could be a stick from any mod. Wait, so in this case, we added a stick. So I don't care about that. I don't care about game stick or anything. I just care about, yeah, and see the quantity. Disabling. Side server. I mean, it's like, this gives you a lot of good information. It's just not the information. Hey, okay. Value. So if we look at this, hold on. Patch will be overwritten with patch from the example. Even if add operation... Okay, so this is an overwriting thing. And I think you pasted something here. Okay, so add attributes. I did try what you put in. Basically, you're wrapping this in an array, just like that, right? Is there anything else here? We got the weakness, and frost, the weakness. So all of that stuff looks the same. And then the file, yeah, it looks like everything's the same. You just pop that in. I did that. It's different. I'll copy it. Doesn't look different. We'll put it right here. Oh, I see what you did. You did it like this. Yeah, and you broke it up. So it would have been like that. Okay, I see what you did there. I see. All right, so let's get rid of that. We'll pop that in. So the value, you created an array. You're going to put a comma there. And then we are individually putting it. Oh, that, you know, that might work. That's the same thing you have to do with by type stuff. It's a guess. You know, it's a pretty damn good guess because it would be parsing these out differently. I think the problem before was it was saying it was trying to do like the JSON array and it couldn't parse out the entire array. But breaking that up, it is an array, but you're breaking it up into subsections, which probably is what the parser is looking for. Brilliant! Let's give it a try. Before I go tooting the horns, right, and pretending like I know what I'm talking about. That totally makes sense, bro. Nope. It did fail. But see what I mean? Like J array. patches. Where's that bear? Fucking bear escape? Yep. Run, pig! Run! How'd you get out of there? Gotta make this hole deeper, apparently. There we go. I can never escape that. Unless you just decide to go, what is going on here? Alright, whatever. So yeah, it did not work. Yeah, I mean, it was a good guess, though. I would have thought that would work. Like, honestly. Yeah, it should have it around it because it's a string. Yeah, so these are strings, and then numbers, you don't do strings around it. Just the same with, like, you know, operation add. That's a string. They can climb 4 blocks or so. I thought it was 3. I thought it was reduced. I really thought it was reduced. Or maybe they just reduced the polar bear because it was even higher. I don't know. It's weird, though, right? For, like, patches, though? Let's see. Because it's a similar thing here, and it's doing, like, name. You know what I mean? And then it's saying sealed crock pot. So you would have thought, right, that right there, I mean, it's very, very similar to, oh god, I hate, there's this window, the output window, and it just stays on top of everything. It's so annoying. So there's the value. And then see, instead of name, right, mine should be weakness for the elemental weakness, and then it should be like frost, unless hear me out with this. I don't think it's gonna be this. It may not be this. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for what I'm thinking here. Just gonna go for it. If it works, great. If not, if I do something like this, I may have to get rid of the array, so we're gonna run it a couple times. Because that way, in attributes, I'm making weakness elemental RM, right? And this is, and with the dash, right, I would be adding to it instead of overriding all the attributes. And then I'm putting the name, right, of Frost. Ooh, that is not happy. Do you see how angry this is? Ooh. Is it even gonna load? Fucking bear's like, nope. Okay. That was not, but it could be because of the array as well. Could be because of that. Let's go to build again and give it a try again. Because you may not need those brackets. Nope. Ooh! It is angry. Like, how dare you even try? Who do you think I am? Try what I just did. Let's see. Oh yeah, so you just got rid of the... Yeah, so you just got rid of my curlies there. We're just assigning the value straight up to it. So yeah, it's doing the attributes dash and then the weak. Oh yeah, and there was the other part there too. Okay, so there was the other part. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's fireball it in. Because as long as there's something, right? Like, yeah, it means that you have to, in your one patch file, you have to do like a handful of patches, and there's probably an easy way to do this. Nope. Damn, that's angry too. That is angry in that JSON file. Holy moly. Oh, there doesn't have anything. Oh, you know what? Let me try a couple of things here. Because these two do need to work together, so technically I would have to do the weakness element and then the amount element, and I can do 1.5 here. Value 1.5. Because I do need both of those together, because those two make one thing. I thought I had a bunch of checks in there to prevent it from freaking out. So those two work together when I parse things, you know, pull it out. Nope, still big ol' F you. I think we're on the right track with the value, though. Check the log for me. Here's the log. Patch 2 error. Oh, come on, man. I freaking hate when it does that. You're looking at something. It looks like in Rustbound Magic. So it starts with killed by... Seems like it's formatted incorrectly, doesn't it? Killed by info text. Let's take a look at the bear, Jason. Baby Triangle sleeping right now, so... This thing just clicked on. I just had to side-eye it like... Can't be getting up yet. Can't be getting up yet. Little man went down like half an hour ago. Can't be getting up yet. Alright, let's pull up Hooved. Let's pull up Land. Look at Bear. Attributes. Client. Server. I don't know, man. This is big. Oh, hey, look at that. That's the stuff that was coming up here. So it was not happy with any of this, which sent a small adjustment. Oh yeah, I see what you did. Oh, we could try it. I think I did do that already. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, because that was the thing I put in before. I just did like the copy and paste of yours, right? See, that's not even happy, Oats. You really think that's gonna do it? Yeah, I think we're on the right track with this here. Like, because I think it needs to be like value, you know, and then just whatever it is, but it shouldn't be like an array or anything. This looks wrong. Unless it's something like this value code. You know what I mean? Like value code Frost. And then if that is the case, that means this, I would have to paste it in, and then we would have to do like amount right there. And then for this value, it would be 1.5. I would get rid of the old, right? So it's something like this, right? It should be attaching this to the end. And then we're popping the code on it in Bear. I have a good feeling about this. Sorry, 20-second delay. That's all right. I understand. Considering how far away we live from each other, 20-second delay is not bad. That is not bad. Damn, son. Why does it gotta do that? It's error in patching, right? Same place. Failed because the supplied path is invalid. JSON path was not found. Could traverse until slash attributes, but then, oh, so it's not saying that. Wait a minute. So, I mean, we're right back to this then, right? We're right back to doing that, right? Because it's clearly not happy there. I mean, we're back to that. You know, I'm just gonna try it. We'll see what it actually... try with the slash dash, maybe? Or try with... Oh, without. Let's try this, because remember we just read on there that if you don't put that dash, it will try to... It will overwrite instead. But it may not want the dash, or the slash. It may still need that dash. But let's see if it parses with the same error. Wait, I have no idea if I actually built or not. Yep, I did. Okay. So let's start again. Because you would think like this would be what you would want. Okay, we're getting something different now for the errors. It's not just completely cluster effing everything. Now... Error 1. Failed because the exception was thrown. Unable to cast object of type J object to type J array. So we're back to that. Unable to do type object to type array. So that tells me, like with attributes... Dude, I don't know. This is bullshit. Fucking hate this. Hate patching. What if I just do this? Oh, quiet, bear. I'm the one that should be growling at you. Should be upset at you. You should not be upset at me. So what if I trapped you in a hole? Man, get over it. There was a movie, bear, of some dude being trapped in a hole in some guy weirdo's house. No, wait, did that fucking work? Get out of here. No, it did not work. It just didn't give any errors. Fucking bear. Yeah, some dude, and then that dude in the hole had to try and put like lotion on his skin. I don't want to hear bullshit from you, bear. All the usual things don't seem to work. Yeah, it seems a bit strange. Seems a bit 1.19, doesn't it? I'm gonna get a lot of traction out of that. It's a 1.19 thing. You gotta be there to know. So value code. What if... What if... This could be wrong. This could be wrong. This could be completely wrong. I gotta try it. Type and code. Could be completely wrong. But it may not be. Popping this in. Maybe I should just like program it all. It would be a lot faster for me to just program. Like I'll write the code for all this. I'll add it to a dictionary. I'll parse it from the dictionary. Like I'll do all that stuff. It puts the location on the other skin, otherwise it gets the oh geez. Okay, yeah, I think I see bear, that's part of that movie too. No, we got issues. Are you editing the wrong bear? I mean, there's only one bear. I'm getting into here successfully, it seems. I'm just trying to inject more into here, and this is bear agnostic. This is all bears, because there's nothing here by type or anything. You know what we could do? Yeah, because it didn't do anything. Fucking bear, just go down if you're gonna go down. Like, what if I go over here? Are you gonna run for me? You gonna go back into the hole? Oh, she said. Boom. Can you escape? Are you gonna be mean like that? There you go. You're free. No, you're free, dummy. Fucking bear. All right, save and quit, or whatever the quote was. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's weird. I don't know what to do. Cause see, it's not an array, right? Like we're not adding things technically to, like, you know, some kind of like drop array or something. If I could figure this out. Okay, you know what? Let's dial it back. Let's do the tried and true method. There are plenty of mods out there that do JSON patching. Let's take a look at the mods list. Beep. All mods. So what mod do we think? What mod do we think? A server mod patch. Designed specifically for playing a private server. So again, these are patches. Let's take a look here. Let's take a quick little gander inside this. Boop. Assets. Game patches. All right, let's look at this. Wait, bear sound. Man, bear, pig. Wait. Close others. Okay, close everything. Bear sounds range. Side server. I don't care about putting in a side. There's no side here. Path. Idle sound chance. The value 0.5. Man, it's not telling me anything. So that's the behavior task. Sound range. Maybe we were closer. You know what, Oates? Maybe we were closer doing this. You think? You think we were closer doing this? You know what I mean? Something. I mean, I don't see anything jumping up in, like, protest right now. I didn't get anything in protest, but it's not. And this bear just got free again. Whatever. But I mean, we're not seeing the attributes. You know what I mean? I should, if this worked, I should be seeing frost. Like weakness element. And then maybe it needs this. I don't know, man. Life is a mystery. Pants are an illusion. Delicious. Oh wait, I totally forgot to see. Oh yeah, it's mad. It be upset. So let's go to the top. Yeah, it failed because path attributes weakness element RM is invalid. It was not found. So it could not find that. Could traverse until attributes, but that doesn't exist. Maybe what I just sent. I don't think what you sent is going to work, Oats. I'll put it in, but I don't think it's going to work. Because first of all, it doesn't have the dash, so it may overwrite everything. Right? I don't know. We'll see. If I do this right, though, I do have to put the amount here. And we will give that a value of 1.1.5. When it's parsing this stuff, it needs to see a value like a string or whatever the element type is, and then whatever the value is going to be. So I got to put both of them in. Nope. That is unhappy. It failed after what? Okay, okay. Where is the failure? Debug. We'll search paths. Okay, here we go. Loaded Travis.json patch. Skip loading symbol. Module is optimized in the debugger. Just my code's enabled. Failed deserializing entities patch because unexpected character was encountered. Encountered that. A period. Path 2, line 31. Position 2. The fuck does any of that mean? What is it? Is it unhappy because of this? That's the only period I can see. I mean, those are periods. Seriously? It's like it's not seeing your code. All right, I'll try the other thing you just put in. Paste, paste, put the comma there, put the comma there. This needs to be amount, and the code is 1.5 damage. Okay. Boop. Shut down. Comma missing in line 21. There is a comma there. It's sometimes it just kind of in high clem. Sometimes it like the squiggle's still there, but the comma's there. And just in case, because I was thinking about that too, maybe it was missing a comma somewhere. Like I could have fat fingered it too. We'll see. Okay, so there was no big failure. No big failure there. Man, I hate JSON patching. I do so much better with writing code. Well, it didn't matter because it might as well not be there. Decent, weight low. Interesting. Yeah, because it's not like... Oh, you know what? Let's look at the Fox. Let's make sure those are... You know, Fox isn't going to work yet. This should have nothing. Oh, it does. It does. Okay. So I must have patched Fire and Frost onto the Fox. So that is working perfectly fine. Oh, I see what you mean, Oats. Fox, male, red. Red! I gotta figure this out. Fucking bear keeps escaping. Amazing. You are not going to escape. This is your home. Learn to like it. Alright. Did you already? Yeah, I just tried that code, Oats. Right there. I put it in for the element and then the amount. Hey, are rift blooms supposed to be able to grow on top of each other? I don't know. Ideally, no, but that depends on if flowers are growing on top of each other. Unless 1.19 added a new kind of flower that is a 2-block tall thing. Could have. No idea. We could try and go in and take a look at the flowers. What do we got? Wild daisies. This looks pretty big. Oh, that's cow parsley. Woad. Boop. That's still 1 block, though, so that shouldn't do it. And that's still 1 block as well. Got it 3 blocks tall underwater, so... Oh, it could be seaweed that's doing it. I don't think I accounted for seaweed. Game seaweed top. Technically, it's not a flower. What about this? Like, what did it overwrite? Because I guess I could look at seaweed. Oh, my cat wants to leave. Okay, Maisie, honey. I'll let you out. Don't worry. Cat tried to lure me out. She'll do this thing where she like flicks her tail and like vibrates her tail on my leg and starts like meowing at me, and then she'll lead me to where the treats are and then just look up and meow. Like, man, you're gonna get fat. Get fatter. Anyways, see you maybe later, Vice By. All right, see you later, Captain Oates. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for trying to help too. I do appreciate it. I'll figure it out at some point, you know? Figure it out. Oh, man. Let's try and open a rift here. I don't think I've ever tested the sea plants. You know, it's weird that it would work, because I make sure to specifically, like, I look for block plant, but it also has to be a flower. I thought, oh, you know what? I don't think I put anything specific in there. Let's give it a try. Motherfucker, I didn't account for seaweed? Not cool, bro. All right, I gotta fix that. It's always something, man. All right, this is actually an easy fix. I have to come down to the rift system, and there is a section right here, right? So I look to see if it's a block plant, and then I have to exclude certain things. So I just have to copy and paste, and I have to exclude seaweed, right? Is that the whole block name? What is it? Seaweed singular, and the tip is seaweed top. So seaweed dash should do it. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna fireball it in. And let's come over here. Nice little patch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 rifts on top of each other right now. So that means that this is all going to be, it multiplies the growth transfer rates by 5. And it's not going to affect that loose flint, just because flint is not affected. A loose stone would do it, but flint is not affected. So like this, for instance, if I put this like here and here and here, those should be affected, right? Because those are... Oh shit, it does affect it. Whoops. I guess flint is affected. Oh, it could be loose stone flint. Yeah, and then see, it's gonna change those. Okay, so we're not getting anything else there. That's a good catch, Hexadin. I didn't even really consider seaweed being, because I guess technically it is a plant. So it means all of these, if we... I don't know if it's fully client-side anymore. Normally, you would be able to reload a game like this, and it would... the rift would go away. I don't think it does that anymore. Yeah, it doesn't do that anymore. Because now that these have already converted, they are going to stay. Because now it's a different block, right? So once this goes away, once the rift goes away, which actually I could probably just do something like that. There we go, skip time. These should start converting back into their original things. Like, I make sure when I do this stuff that it's kind of like self-healing, just in case I do miss something like that. I just want to make sure that it drops the tip. You know, for like the top ones. Oh, there we go. So there's one. There. Okay, so it does correctly take the screenshot of the specific type of block it is and then places it down. So it looks like it's perfectly fine. Like it's all one connected thing. So it kept like the exact state. Cool. And then that one, that was the other test. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so this new update will have that fix in it. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's nice, though, you break the bottom one and get all the plants. I bet. Oh, well, with the 1.19 version, I'm finally trying new versions of Rustbound Magic. I hope you like it. That's the hope. I definitely like it more. And I think I may do the in-game guide. I don't think all the stuff in tier 1 is going to stay the same, right? Like spell research, I don't really see that changing. I think it's pretty awesome the way it is. You know, synthesis and making like the grimoires, right? The grimoire system. I like how all of that stuff is. I don't see that heavily changing. So I think now that it's not going to heavily change, maybe it would be worth making that in-game guidebook. That way I don't have to necessarily update the website so much. There's too much information in the website right now. That's the goal. Potentially. I'm thinking about it still. All right. So that was a really good find though, Hexen, and thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm like, geez, are there any other kind of plants that I should look out for? Well, now that Rustbound Magic is updated to 1.19, should we get started on Magic Ruins? Hey, if someone wants to make Magic Ruins, go ahead. There is that Ruins mod that you can make things, right, and export those schematics. If someone makes a decent ruin for something like that, I would do mod compatibility for it. That way I can, you know, drop certain items in, or you know what I mean, like if there's like a schematic for it. But it's got to be good though. I feel bad saying things like that because sometimes like I will get something but it's like not what the idea is, right? Because you know, I can foresee someone being like making a big mage tower that's just like a freaking ultimate base, and it's like, I was thinking something more compact, right? Like it's supposed to be a ruin, not a metropolis, you know. Like I don't think anyone's gonna want to see a literal tower of Sauron that shoots all the way 400 blocks high in the sky, right? 100 by 100 footprint. It may look beautiful, but I'm not using it. You know? Yeah, some better ruins creators said they might be interested in making a mod for Rustbound Magic. Hell yeah. It's the mod right now is in a pretty good state. Like I said, I don't see the systems, like the core systems, changing. I will be adding things like over here, right? This is going to be what the Bastion looks like. I have a better idea as well of what each individual type of crystal is going to do. You know, like the element for the crystals. Eldrathrium's going to be playing a bigger role, but you know, maybe a huge tower would be an interesting goal. Like I mean, if someone wants to make their own like Resonance Archive, then sure enough, like you go for it. You know, you use my magic mod any way you want to do something like that. Just don't come to me for making the mod. That's all. You make it yourself. Rustbound Archive, perfect. Oh, it's a little apprentice tower, no big deal. It's this little thing that's just only so big, right? But don't worry, it doesn't spawn like 5 in a row, right? Because it would never do that. It just spawns 1. You know, I do want to make use of having like obelisks. I know I've said it before, but I'd like to have like randomized like obelisks to where you maybe find them in ruins, and then when you look at them, it unlocks something, right? It gives you something for doing it. Like a one-time use thing, you know? But it like unlocks, it does something. I think that would be really cool. I don't know if this whole bear thing's going to work out. I don't understand JSON patching, I think is what the big thing is here. Because like I want to add an attribute, and you would think that it would be an easy thing to do, but it's not. Oh yeah, I was looking at that other person's mod, right? There we go. Charcoal pile, no. Drifter loot, right? So this is one of those things where drops by type, popping it in. So the value, see, so this person did a value array with this, but they did that because drops are an array. Maybe I need to be looking into this more along the lines of an array. Because you got this, and then you got that, and then you got that, right? So you're adding multiple things, which sounds like what I would want to be doing. You know what? We're gonna give this a try. I'm gonna give the JSON patch one more go. I'm gonna minimize that. Where's my patch? Bear familiar. Nope. Where's my patch? There it is. Okay. Stretch it out a little bit, right? Stretch it. Get ready for it. All right. I hate sometimes this. I can't hit enter right now and make new space. Shift enter doesn't work either. There we go. Now I can do it. Oh my god, this thing is gonna drive me crazy. Oh, I can't do it there. You know what? F you. Fucking delete it. There, now I can hit enter. Right, so let's make an array. We're gonna open the brackets. And in here, what if I do code? And in the code, I could put like instead of amount, this would be element, right? Because it is element, right? Yep, right there. The weakness, perfect. And then, so if that's the value, what if it's like type code? All right, so this would be like frost. We'll do frost first. Oops. And since this is an array, I could just put in the next thing right here. I could put a comma, And then I can say this would be the amount, and then this would be like 1.5, right? 1.5 damage. And it's adding it to attributes. Let's give it a try. I don't know. It's probably going to be upset because I don't know if there's a type or a code, or if it should be code and value, even though this is value, or if it needs to be like quantity, or, you know, like whatever that defining thing is, you know. Boop. Spell suggestion: massed harvest. Harvest all harvestables in a 3x3 grid example. You cast it on your farm, and it just breaks fully grown crops within. You know, I mean, that's not a bad idea. How about I can take it one step further, and I could turn that into a ritual, and that ritual could do like a mass area, just like the fertilize ritual, the growth ritual. I could make a harvest ritual, like a ritual of harvesting. If anyone would find value in that. Because then it could be bigger than a 3x3. Oh, and it's upset. I broke its heart. Yeah, see, it's giving me the same thing. J object cannot, unable to cast object of type J object to J array. Maybe it's because it's not like the drops. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? Oh wait, I forgot to take that other patch out. I don't know if that would have conflicted with anything. Hope not. We're gonna rebuild. I just don't know if that screwed anything. Because the error could have been from that instead. Wrong. But I feel like we're close. Okay, so maybe it's not type and maybe it's not code. Maybe it's not either of those. Let's try and take a look at some other things, right? So this is a patch for Drifter Loot, and we pop in the value, right? Which I have the value. And okay, so it's like type item. Code is the string here. So what if it's instead code quantity? Okay, I don't think this is really what I need to look for here. That's the value 75. We go to the path and then pop in the value. This is gonna sound weird. Hear me out. What if I have to build this like one step at a time? So what if I do something like value here? So I go to attributes, and then I go to add a value, which is going to be this particular thing, right? Weakness elemental RM to this particular file. And then I have another patch after it that then goes a step further, right, into the weakness, which should exist now after the patch. And then that value could be like 1.5. Right? Is it like an additive thing where I just have to keep, like I have to create the container? Aww. All right, everyone, this is going to be the last chance here. Oh. Okay, I'm coming, honey. Your little man. give this a try here. Ah, it definitely doesn't like it. I don't know if anyone knows. Maybe I should reach out and just ask, like, hey, does anyone understand this patching business? See, patch error 2 right there says it's invalid. JSON path attributes weakness was not found. The mystery, everyone. All right, I am probably not going to raid anyone. We'll just end it here. Probably, I mean, if I'm more awake later today, if I can't get a hold of Oates to chat with him on Discord, I will probably be back at this. We already got one bug fix. Thank you, Hexadin, again for letting me know that that is a problem. So that was fixed, and then foxes should also be fixed as well. If we could figure this JSON patching out, I can put an example to... I was hoping that someone else would figure it out because they really want to, you know, have my mod work with their creatures. You know what I mean? And then figure out the JSON for me. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, which is fine. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching me. Again, I'll just keep plugging away at this. Tonight, if I do live stream, I will either work on this or I'm just going to say F it and we're going to make the Bastion. The Bastion's going to be the next multi-block structure that is available. Oh, and I think the little man went back to sleep. Oh, little one went back to sleep. Hold on. Maybe old Vice has a little longer. And he took kind of a short nap, huh? Well, yeah, it's actually kind of shorter than normal. Oh, man. You know, I think we can keep going. We may be able to keep going here. If he doesn't settle in like a couple minutes, then I'll probably get off. But okay, so man, I think I shouldn't waste much more time on this, like trying to get some kind of patch in. I don't think it's going to be worth the time. I could be focusing on other things, I'm thinking. Because I mean it fails here. Like it's like I add a value here. I don't know if there's like a sub value that you can add. You know, but that's why I think what I was doing before was on the right track. Right? We're talking something like this. Just like that. So, right, like in attributes, I would have like an array of things to put in. Unless you could do like values with an S, which changes it. Like, I don't know how specific it is. Let's look at the JSON patching. To see, I only see like value, right? But for behaviors, that is an array though. Maybe I can't have this as an array. You know, it's crazy. I feel like we're like this close to like figuring it out. Because, and my thought is you shouldn't have to do it individually. Because, right, we're adding something here, right? The path is this. The value would be false. We would add it to the male, right? And that would disable an asset. But if you have something like this, right? So this is the file, male wolf. We're adding it. We're going to the drops path. But remember, drops is an array, and we're not using an array here. So you would think the value would then be, oh shit, what if I do something like, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Whoops. Right, so in attributes, I would assign the value. And then instead of what it has here for like the value is like the type stick, the code, or the type is an item, the code is a stick, and then the quantity. this is the type, right? This is the code. This is the string identifier. And then this is the actual legitimate value in there, you know, that should be assigned to this, right? So you would think something like that would work, potentially. And then something else, right? Because I would need the other part, so this would be amount. And then the amount for that weakness would be 1.5. Give this a try. Build. You make sure you still... I don't think I got much longer, guys. Fidgeting. I can already tell. It done effed up. Boop. I mean, would it help if I just popped it into here? I feel like we're so freaking close right now. We are so close. One of these times is just gonna load, right? It's just gonna load, and all of a sudden it's gonna work perfectly fine. And it's gonna be like some stupid little thing, right? Some tiny little tidbit. Technically, it should have been like this when I tested it. Because it would be trying to pump an array value of frost and then the next thing. Well, let's just take a look here, right? Because if I look at drifter loop, then it is value, right? And then there's a bracket, but drops could be in the form of an array. It's a tough one. I don't think this is going to particularly help. So path, file, path. Trying, man. Ain't got shit here. There's nothing. Yeah, see, it's all just like a path and then one thing. A path and then one thing. And then we have loot. But then this is another drop, right? So it happily takes an array. I just want to shove multiple values into something. And I know there's a way to do it. I think what needs to happen is I need to just reach out. Maybe on the forums or something. And not forums, but the, you know, on Discord, and just be like, hey, y'all. I'm trying to make a patch that adds blank, you know, bleh. Is this doable? We're going to shut down. I'm going to build. Yep, just as I thought. We're going to try again. Make sure everything's still good, and it is still good. We keep going. See, same thing. Exception was thrown. Right here, right here. Right, it's that same thing. J object to J array. What if I just try and copy this? Because this is a generic looking enough error. Let's see if we can. Let me just see here. Unable to cast object. So someone else has got this, right? Oh my god. I don't want any fucking cookies. Can I just see your goddamn site? You know, like, Jesus Christ, man. Answer is simple. It is not an array. It's an object. And you try to cast it into an array. Kind of get that. Just make us serialize and deserialize it. So maybe, I mean, maybe it is it. Maybe patches have to be more singular. I don't care about cookies. Browser add-on. You know, sometimes you just want to go to a site without having to freaking sign a waiver. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to go to a site to get the information. Call me crazy. I don't want your cookies. I don't care if it's going to improve the experience. I don't need to see ads for your bullshit and you trying to help me buy something. You don't need to know who I am, right? You don't need to know what I do, what my likes are, anything about me. I just want to see this. Legally, they have to disclose cookies. I think it's an EU regulation likely passed by people who don't understand what cookies are. It's like, just let me see the site. Whatever I need to like to see the site, just don't make me accept something. I just want to see. I just want to see, because obviously everything loaded fine, you know, without me hitting accept. I got my information. Oh, I didn't check to see if it fixed it or what was going on. Shoot, I didn't check. Did it error out at all? I don't think it. I don't think it. Oh no, they did. Okay. So again, it's saying like, oh, to an array, trying to go to an object, right? Unable to cast object of type that to an array. I don't know. I feel like we're close, but we're not close enough. I think I should just probably leave it. What if I do something? I'm gonna do something outrageous. Fucking outrageous. This is off the walls right now. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work my way, right? 1.5. There we go. I'm gonna put those two things in. I know. So daredevil. Ooh. Such a daredevil. I don't think it's going to be happy because I think it's this right here that it's unhappy with. Man, this is all janked up, isn't it? I know it's not going to be happy because it's still an array. I'm trying to push an array into an object, basically. You know, let me try to read. Yeah, I know. Same thing. I know. Calm down. Calm down. Hold on to your pants. It'll be all right. Right in here. Mod JSON patching, the basics, right? Yep, assets in JSON format. You don't have to fully replace these files or overwrite changes, blah, 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 right? It's fine. A full reference document. Do I even want to click on this? Look at all this bullshit. Although some of it may be good. Hold on, let's see. Operations, add, remove, replace, move, copy, test. Error handling, page 8. Adding an object member, adding an array. Let's add an object member. Foo bar. Odd path value quicks, resulting in Baz quicks foo bar. Okay. Example target JSON document. So we got something here. So let's pretend it's attributes. And then it says foo and then bar, right? So that's that right there, right? And we want to add to it. So add, the path would be Baz. No way. Wait a minute. The fuck out of here. Would it really be something like this? And then the value would be this. If this is it, I'm gonna be pissed. Fucking pissed. It can't be something like this. I'm reading it wrong. It's got to be wrong. All this crazy bullshit. Bring me the error. Bring me the error. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no error? I still don't believe it. I don't trust you. You're not right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Still nothing, but it parsed it though, huh? Did indeed parse that bad boy out, didn't it? Oh shoot, because I did it wrong. Wait a minute, because this should have been frost. And then this would have been amount. And this would have been 1.5. I highly doubt that's not gonna work. We'll try it. We'll try it. Alright, error? Error? No error. Okay. Alright, bear. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I thought then, right? So it doesn't have a weakness to frost. Brr. Brr. Unlike this guy who has a weakness to fire. The burr. But you know, I feel like we have got. Oh wait. Fucking dash. Right? Because I would have overridden something, right? So this would be adding an array. Foo, an example target, so it would be foo, and then adding an array. So that's not what I would want at all. Foo 1. Quicks, foo, bar, quicks, baz. So it would take that, and then you would be injecting into an array. That's good to know, but I don't think that's what I want. I don't want anything to do with an array. I don't need to replace anything. I don't need to move a value. Let's just build this out. Let's start it again. While I'm looking. Whoop. Boop, boop. Bum 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 bum. Boom ba dum bum ba dum bum. Boo doo boo. Boo doo boo. Ba dum bum ba dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Doo 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 doo. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Come on, bear. Yeah, just like that. Nothing. Okay. I feel like we're close. Testing values success. Adding a nested member object. Example target JSON document. Foobar. And the patch would be add. The path would be /child. The value. Grandchild. Oh shit, that may be more what I want. So it would be attributes, right? And then the value, I would open it up, and then it would be whatever it is, right? I feel like we're getting closer now. We're getting a lot closer. Escaping order. So what if... So this would have to be attributes. We would add to... Oh, we would add to the attributes, and then for value, I would branch it out. Just like that. And then this would be... this. Wait, where's the website? And then it would be like that. Potentially. And grandchild. So actually that would be... Let's take a look at bear. God, so close figuring this out. So close, bro. See, oh, so that would work with something like handbook, right? So I could do handbook, put in the curves, and then I'd still have to have another identifier. With this, so this would be like attributes, right? And then I would want to put this inside of those curves. Which... Ew. Makes me think it's something like that. I just want to figure this out on my own at this point. Frost. Let's get rid of this. Boop. And we'll shut down. I'll build. We'll see. I think it'll be upset because it doesn't want an array, like an object into an array. Yeah, it's okay. Now we're getting the errors again. Yeah, so object into an array. This document's not... It's helpful, but I feel like it's not. And this could just be like a weird quirk from, you know, maybe just how the game's parsing the JSON data. What is this? Escaping order. Adding an array value. See, this is what it's talking about. I don't think it's saying I'm trying to do something with an object into an array. See, this is the weirdness, right? So if I try and do something like value and then create the array, it's going to inject it in a weird way, which is probably why it's like not happy. I really thought that... Oh, where was it? This is what I wanted. I thought... Well, no, not that. Adding an array element. No, that's not it either. Where is it? Come on, man. This was it, right? I thought this would be it. Because you are adding... You're taking something there, so I'm leaving everything else there. And then you're just adding a new value to it. So then I would have added... that. Right? And then for the value, it would have been just like frost, for instance. None of these curly braces or anything. It just would have been frost. This one would have just been 1.5. Whoops. Just like that. So I would have added the element frost and then the amount of that. And that would have been the patch. Mm-hmm. No, that is not happy. You see how upset that was? It just screamed in my face. Like, excuse me, sir. So right here, yeah, so this is all the rest of the information. Supplied path is invalid. Oh, wait, whoops. I have this. I don't think I can have those in there because it's not an actual path. It should just be that. All right, let's try this again. I put the slash there. I wasn't supposed to. That's on me. So we had someone just pop this here. So Mad Gnome. Not sure if it's intentional or not, but on... Oh, did it... It didn't error out, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, let's put a fucking bear. No. Didn't work. Fox works. Bear does not. Okay. I'll try and reload. All right, put on, not sure if it's intentional or not, but on 1.19.3, with the unofficial version of X skills, get the fuck out of here. The Rust Mage doesn't get access to the temporal adaptation skill set while the other classes do. I'm able to add the Rust Mage in successfully in regards to getting the other experience bonuses and penalties I assigned for it without any issue. I don't know what that means. Honestly, I don't care if my mod works with X skills or any other mod. Especially an unofficial version of X skills. So it's not even the guy from X skills. Not even his version of the mod. They're using some random person's patched version, probably. I don't care. Sorry. When you see Vice has created X skills, then expect the Rust Mage to work with it. And Magic and everything else to work with X skills. Until then, nah. It sounds like whatever their patch was, he just had to do a JSON patch. Hey, maybe I should ask that guy how I can add the information. Because basically what we're trying to do here is, where is it? We're trying to do this right now. Trying to add the familiar, the attributes here. So it's going to be like elemental weakness, right? The elemental weakness amount, any resistance or any strength, and then the amounts. That's it. That is all we are trying to do. If I could, you know what? Just for laughter, for laughing's sake, let's go to the bear. Right? Attributes. I'm just going to paste those in. I'm going to paste those in, and then I'm going to save it. All right, let's get rid of that. All right, let's get rid of all this extra stuff. All right, so just this. Oop. File. Save. Shut down the game. Go into my patches. I'm going to remove those patches. Build. Done. We'll see if it works. Who knows? Maybe it doesn't work. Because this is basically what we're trying to do through patches. Yep, look at that. No errors. Hooray! Motherfucker. Still didn't work? So maybe my patch was right. Maybe this isn't the right thing to do. Weird, man. I don't know. I just do not know. Frost, poison, and gravity. What if I... So, for all I know, this is actually working. Where's my bear familiar? You know what? Let's make it to where I can summon the bear entity here. Still good. Entities, entity, familiar, bear, item types. Here we go. Let's enable this. True. I'm gonna stop it. We're going to build. Pop this back in. Boop, doop, doo, boo. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, so the bear's still not there. Let's pull out my little minion now. We'll do the little polar bear. Boop. Look at that. Frost, poison, and gravity. Wait, don't walk anywhere. I don't know. Pop you right there. And let's have you wait. So you'll wander around, but you won't follow me. Right? So my little bear right there. Now, just to make sure this stuff is working the right way, we're going to come into here. I'm going to change frost to fire. So it should be fire, poison, and gravity instead of frost, poison, and gravity. So, right, frost, poison, gravity. I'm going to have to save and shut down, because it's not going to be able to reload from the JSON file, because my game has long since lost that ability. Aw. That looks awesome. Damn. And like all these like sandwiches and shit. It's good. I gotta get something to eat. Fire, poison, gravity. So that worked. I wonder if I'm doing something more with the bear. What I mean? What if I'm doing a lot more with the bear than I remember doing? So these are the behavior modifiers. Text info. I don't think I need any of that. I don't think. Let's take a look. maybe I'm doing too much. Get info. If vanilla creatures, right? So domain equals game. Else. Ooh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Modifier dictionary. Winter storm warning! Oh no! Oh, woe is me! We're gonna have a winter storm. Oh, 6 to 9 inches. I love the snow. Freaking love the snow. Why am I doing this? This entity code path element equals, right? Yeah, this entity code path element equals. So what am I doing up here then? Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait a minute. NPC 2-string array. Oh shit. Oh, what if I take the bear out of here? Don't tell me we were doing it right. Don't tell me. Get out of here. My code messed it up. Maybe potentially. I shouldn't blame my code preemptively. It's like getting a kid in trouble without knowing the whole story here, huh? I'll be cool. I will be chill. Right? This shit still works. Bear, get over here. You stupid monk! It worked! Black bear, frost, poison, and gravity. That's what I pasted in. That is what I pasted in. So if I remove all of these now from the base JSON file, and we're just gonna shut down. I'm gonna rebuild it, and we're gonna hop to it. I want to talk about. I knew we'd figure it out. If we just kept trying to put that square peg in the round hole, eventually we'd wear it out. Eventually it would all work out. Maybe. Right? Fire, poison, gravity. You should only you have frost, and then you have poison and gravity. So you are still pulling from something else, but you seem to at least be working now. So that's the item. Got rid of all of that. He still doesn't... Still don't trust this fully, that it's doing what I say it's doing. If I just stop, what if I do a rebuild? And you know what? Instead of frost, let's give it heal. The bear, if the bear is working through the patch, it should have a weakness to healing. And then our test bear, I'm going to go back to frost here. Because I like the frost. It makes sense. It makes sense. Build. Here we go. Succeed. And run. Alright, y'all. This is going to be the last little runsy doodle that we try to do. Oh, I got to add some recipes too. That's what that is. Some of the old recipes, like the mana stone slab was taken out, but the recipe wasn't. There we go. So frost, poison, gravity. The fuck's a bear? Frost, poison, and gravity. I think it's still pulling from something else that's overriding this. I think that's what it... But, you know, it could be... It could be the fact that I have this batch of code running. If I try to do this, right, we'll do that, and I'll get rid of all of that. So I'm gonna try and parse everything through. So if the key contains this entity code path, right? So this right here, this key, because I'm not sure, those are the old stats and I got rid of them. I'm not sure if I'm still registering it to like this dictionary and it's just pulling the information from that dictionary because it's part of, you know, I don't know. If this was a little more complex and I did it all in like one or two sittings. Yeah, see, so it's the same thing, right? Same thing. Poison, frost, poison, gravity. What is this here? Damage modifiers. Let me see if I, like, what I'm adding into here. Because I should be okay, so on entity spawn. Oh, I'm intercepting anything that equals game. Anything into there. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Calculate JSON. It needs to go into here. And then I'm adding it to that dictionary. And if there's nothing there, I'm just setting it to be 0, and then it will hide that information. I got the bear is out of here, right? Because that was the static list. These are all the resists. So right? I shouldn't have to have any of that stuff in. Which also means up here, it would have to be the same. Right up to there. So with an entity spawning in, or an entity that's already existing in the game, I need to treat those the same. Oh man, is still passed out. Got a little upset, a little cranky. Hydrate, can do. I think I'm gonna get him up soon. Sleeping a little too long. Got a couple minutes. See, it's still doing the same thing here. Right? There's that one, that one. If I spawn a new one. It's suspicious how, I mean, it's the same stuff, but like, see, this is frost. I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious. If I go back into here and I say this is like, fire, electricity, and heal. These are completely different values than the original bear. I think I need to go through this step by step. I need to put in, and the only reason why I have to go further with this is because it's like the base game animals, which I'm trying to add to the system statically. Okay, frost, poison, gravity, right? And then this guy over here is fire, electricity, healing. Okay, so it is different. So these are pulling from something completely different. I was worried that because this is technically, it has bear in it for the familiar name, that it was pulling from these attributes. Also, I need to make sure that I did successfully delete. Oh, shoot, no. I forgot to delete it out of here. Oh man. Don't save. Let me save it. File. Save. That could have been the missing key right there. I thought it was weird. It's like it's pulling from these values. Those are what I pasted into the game's JSON file, which would have, although you would think the patch would have, I guess it didn't overwrite it. It would have just added to it, but by that point, it would have parsed the first thing, and it wouldn't have had to check any lower. Okay, there we go. Now we got nothing, which is good start. Okay, I think we're just about done with our little testing here, and I think what I'm going to do. Start undoing some of these changes. There we go. Because I still want everything else to work. But now this should, that at least tested it. So if the patch is working, it should just propagate that patch information. Is where I think we are. Because now it just goes right to here, right? And it just gets the path. We get the weakness for whatever it is, right? And we'll be using this system here. And I'm at a drink. This is a good place to stop. And what I would need to do, what I didn't finish saying is I just need to put some print statements in because I can make sure like, hey, the patch was successful because the bear sees that it should be, you know, have a weakness, like it has that JSON attribute in the attributes, but it's just not rendering, you know, so it's like, okay, that means I go into here and it's not parsing it right there, or, you know, it's not parsing it right here. So either way, I am closer than I was. But this is good. This is because it's good because statically putting it in like fixed it. You know, like it did read it, so that just means I gotta patch in, you know, that same stuff. Which means this could be totally wrong, for all I know. Don't know. But now I can play with this, you know. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching me. I'm just probably gonna end the stream here. I gotta hop right to it. But like I said, before I was gonna stop the stream before, Later tonight, if I feel the energy, you know, if I'm not super tired, I plan on probably live streaming again. And if I live stream again, I may spend a little time on this, or I may just jump into the Bastion and we'll make that multi-block structure. So that could be fun. That, or we can work on the prism system and actually make the prisms do the spell magnification or the taking the snapshot or whatever it is. So hooray! All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful